Hello friends, good afternoon. Today I am coming up with another interesting topic about customer credit management. And today I am going to present a beautiful module developed by our own Odoo Community Association, that is Credit Control. And this credit control is coming with financial risk management and sales order risk control management. Odoo Enterprise and Odoo Community has only a credit limit feature which gives a warning based on the credit amount. Beyond that, if we need to control the transaction wise validation and verification, on top of it, how Odoo Community Association credit control modules can give it to us. And yes, this module is available in version 18, 17, 16 and all the version, and I'm going to discuss about these 4 to 5 modules today, which I have installed on our local machine or local Odoo instance. So you can see financial risk, financial sale, financial risk and info. All these modules are now loaded on my local and how it works. So let's see the settings. So when we go to any customer profile, yes, so let me choose this Lumber INC, we will get financial risk management, and then we can set different amount based risk assessment on the sales order, invoices, unpaid balance, unpaid invoices, and so on. We can set different limit, and then we can set the control over here. So how it works? So definitely when you enable this financial risk and then we go to user setting, then I have Michelle admin, who is my current login user. I have set manager access to this financial risk, which is available over here. And then I have created another account user which has only user setup within it. Okay, so now if I go to Michelle admin and then check all the things, so almost everything is set. I don't need any other access to set over here. I'm just finding. So risk is only one setting which I have done. Now I am moving straight away with a customer setup. So here you can see Lumber INC. I have created many different sales order, as well as I have different customer invoice in the Lumber name, where some are the overdue, some are partially paid. And now let us check entire configuration again. So first I need to go to this configuration, master configuration. Over here we will get this financial risk setting in our accounting, where I need to set the due date or days after due date, where I can check the full risk of the partner. So I set 0 days. Then include orders in done state. Yes, so if any previous orders are done, I also need to include that under my this financial risk setting. Then if I want every user to allow the invoice validation or sales order confirmation, then I can enable this master setting, then it will allow everyone. But here I want to make restrictions. I don't want to allow everyone to confirm any overdue or risk, credit beyond credit limit invoice or beyond credit limit sales order. So let's check it out for a customer over here. So if I see Azure Interiors, where I can set my financial risk over here. So let's say I want to set risk on this sales order and draft invoice, and the risk amount is, let's say, 25,000 and then 50,000 on the draft invoice. So once I set, my final credit limit is over here. Yes, the normal credit limit is here, which has nothing to do right now because it is override with this financial risk credit limit. My final credit limit is 1 lakh rupees, and then I want 80%. When it reach 80%, it will raise the warning, and then I can set how credit currency will be. So my default currency is Indian rupees. I will continue with this, and then later on I will show the impact of other settings. So now I have set up 2 particular assessment of general limit, that is on sales order and draft invoice. So let's see now if I am creating any sales order in the name of Azure Interior, right? So I am going and create anyone or any sales order on Azure Interiors where I'm making, so it will allow me. And then if I go back and check over here in financial risk, it will say include sales order, that is 5,500 rupees, and my limit is 25,000. Now if I create any another sales order in the same Azure Interior, right, and then selling something else with, let's say 100 unit, which crosses, and if I want to confirm that as an admin, it will throw an error and allow me to continue. Okay, so this is how this particular risk module works when it goes beyond my limit, and this risk info is available over here. Like my total credit limit is 1 lakh, which is there, and 5,500 being 6% of that. But as a risk assessment, I have given a limit of 25,000 rupees of sales only, whereby it is throwing me an error. Now if I move to my accountant login, and if I am available over here, let's say on this particular thing, if accountant is preparing this order and then you want to confirm, he will not get any button to confirm because the partner has exceeded his risk limit, and account has a very limited right because he is not a manager, he is a user, so he will not be able to approve this particular order. So if he try, he will not be able to, and then we can send a message or log note or create an activity or for our manager to do that. Now if I go back over here in my main Michelle admin login, and if I want to confirm, it will throw an error and allow me to confirm because I am the manager. Going back to reassess my financial risk, I refresh, and then it will throw me like 55,500 is already under risk, and then my remaining risk on total credit limit is 44,500 over here. Now if I create any new invoice in the Azure Interior, which will also be considered let's say it is hitting directly 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and I am giving back date, let's say it was 1st January, and then I confirm, then it allow, or it is again generate the partner risk exceeded warning. If I still continue, it will allow me to do that, and once I come back over here, it will show me the include unpaid invoice principal is 1 lakh, which is hit over here. I haven't give any limit, so if I enable the limit now, okay, it will allow me, and then open invoice or principal balance, which I want to set as per my credit limit, and then now it will allow me to throw the error which is giving there. But yes, as far as over credit limit or overall credit limit is concerned, now you can see my risk is beyond my limit. So 55,500 is my risk, which is beyond that. Okay, so with this particular module, now we can even do that. Now if I am creating any new invoice in the name of Azure Interior with, let's say 1000, it will show me this particular limit. Okay, so with this document like invoice, I have overall limit is 1 lakh and it will reach to 1 lakh 1,000, and then so I go back and assess my financial risk. It will show me draft invoice worth 1,000 and my risk is beyond 56,000. That is beyond my overall limit. So this is how a particular module will help to block the user type of account who cannot validate any invoice or sales order beyond my given credit limit. And as a manager, I can, but it will throw an error and it will show me this. Apart from this, now if I want to see real-time report, if I click here, it will show me all the partner orders which are there, and then I can group by order and see order value. So that's how it will connect me to real-time pivot reports within this. Now if I go back over here, then it will show me the draft invoice worth 1000. Now if I go here, open invoice or principal balance, which is there, or any unpaid amount, it will come here. So let me create a payment in the name of Azure Interior. So if I'm collecting any payment worth 1000 in the name of Azure Interior, just a payment which keeps open because I haven't connected any invoice over there, and then I come here. So it will reduce my risk to because I have made some payment of 1000 but not connected with any invoice. Okay, so this will become my open invoice, which is still that. This is become my unpaid invoice, which is overdue. So if I create any new invoice for Azure Interior, fresh invoice which is will be due after 15 days, and then it is worth, let's say, 2000 rupees. Again, it will show me this alert, but as an admin I can continue and confirm. Now if I come here and see my risk assessment, you can see the current open invoice is 2000 rupees, which is not overdue, which is not due, but it is in safe limit. So but overall credit limit goes beyond my 1 lakh credit limit, hence it is showing me all the amount over here. And if I click here, it will go to my analysis report immediately, and I can see which month what invoice. Now if I click here on 99,000, it will show me the January month invoice, then one payment amount of 1000, and then calculate my balance residual amount. So this is how it will calculate all my risk and financial risk, including sales order, including draft invoice, including regular unpaid invoice, including due invoices. And then I can set individual limit over here to block my users to confirm those sales and invoices beyond my credit limit or beyond this specific limits. So this is how a module works over here overall. Now if I talking about the due risk, it is 0 days the financial risk. So once system will start calculating the open risk amount, then it will also calculate the limit of other open account, which is overdue or residual. So residual amount is when payment is made but still it is partial, hence it will consider about open amount. So let's say if I go to my previous invoice of Azure Interior, which was like overdue. So this one is overdue, and I am connecting this 1000 rupees payment over here. So again, it's gone into partial payment. Now if I refresh, okay, it will show me nothing changed over here. Now if I say I am creating an invoice in another currency for same Azure Interior in USD, and I am adding something in US dollar, and then I am giving it backdated thing, and then I confirm, then it will again raise the error, but it will allow me and then create my conversion amount according to $1000 over here. Now if I go back over here in financial risk management, the total open invoice or unpaid invoice, open invoice means which is still safe, this is my unpaid invoice, the risk is beyond that. And if I want to see the report in any another currency, manual credit currency, then I can change the currency and entire report will be converted into USD with all the amounts. So this is how the system will show me entire report with the local currency and foreign currency. So this is how you can generate the quick report also based on this particular stuff. So now here is, February month balance and credit, over there. So now I go back to customer, and we will analyze the financial risk of any customer, and then we can restrict our user type of account to confirm that. So this is how it will calculate entire things for us when we are using this financial risk credit control module from our OCA library. So hope you guys will definitely create your own credit limit, and then check how this entire assessments work over here. So you can see now it is coming back to my receivable currency or company currency. So that's how it will work. So I have 4 options. Price list currency is also there. So if I want to change it to any price list based currency, then it can change over there also. So that's how you can measure the entire report of financial risk with your customer over credit limit with specific limit. You can set on sales, draft invoice, regular open invoice, or overdue invoice over here. And then it will also set the full risk based on the unpaid and residual amount on regular period. So hope you guys will definitely use this OCA module to strict your credit control with your customers, and then you can have your business risk free with this setup. So with my user, I can only see my credit limits over here as a user. I cannot make any changes, or not only see the reporting over here. So I cannot make any changes as a user. I can only see the financial risk over here as a user of account. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and it will be useful to manage and assess your financial risk with this OCA free module. Thank you guys. The module download link and library will be made available in my YouTube description. Thank you guys. Good day.